Hi y'all, welcome to another vlog. It is Wednesday, December 20th, and we are on day 21 of Vlogmas, I believe. So I am feeling so much better today. I still have a little bit of congestion, but besides that, I'm feeling a ton better than I was yesterday and the day before. So definitely getting over my cold, which is great because I've got 3 days until family Christmas. So super excited about that. It's about 11 o'clock. I've been up this morning, already got ready for the day and did my chores, tidied up the apartment, and did some journaling as well. And now I'm about to make some advent calendar coffee. So let's see what we're gonna get today. Here we are on day 20. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it, y'all. Cannot believe it. Ooh, we're getting a holiday blend today. Today we are getting Naughty or Nice grog, yes! Notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and dark rum. This is one of my favorites. I'm so excited for this one. It smells of cinnamon and spice, y'all. So good. This is one of their signature holiday blends that I can definitely recommend. All right, y'all, pouring in the water, trying not to spill. Will we make it today? Yes, we will. Wow, I was a poet and didn't know it. Brew now! And of course, while we wait for the coffee to brew, we are going to consult our magical almanac, always linked to in the description box below if you want one for yourself. So today is Wednesday the 20th. The color of the day is yellow, which I already knew because I checked my witch's calendar this morning. That's one thing I really love about the calendar is if I'm not ready to really get into my almanac and I just need to get up and get dressed, I can quickly look at the calendar and just see what the color of the day is. The incense is honeysuckle, which I definitely have, and the moon is waxing Pisces, but it enters Aries at 5:47 p.m. Also enters the second quarter at 1:39 p.m. Here is my honeysuckle incense that I get from Gia's Traditions. It smells so sweet, just like a honeysuckle. It reminds me of when I was a kid and me and my sister used to run around in the fields and suck the nectar out of honeysuckle flowers. It smells so good. And I will link to this down below in the description box. I always link to Gia's Traditions, my favorite incense shop. And let's light it up. I didn't burn any incense yesterday because I was feeling so bad. Or the day before yesterday. Yesterday I burned cinnamon. The day before. So you know I'm feeling bad if I can't even burn any incense that day. Coffee's almost done brewing, but I thought I would quickly show you outfit of the day, which is nothing special. As usual, whenever I'm just spending the day at home doing chores and working and things. But the color of the day is yellow. So the only shirt I have that has yellow on it, well, I guess my Windhand shirt has a little yellow on it, but when the color of the day is yellow, I typically wear my Nikola Tesla shirt. I'm wearing my Tesla shirt that I got at the art thrift store, which I absolutely love. It was all covered in stains when I first got it, and I just washed it and it cleaned right up. And then I'm just wearing some jeans and some yellow fuzzy socks that were sent to me by a subscriber. Thank you so much. I wear these fuzzy socks that you sent me all the time. And then when I'm cold, I'm just wearing my black oversized sweater. So this is my outfit of the day to celebrate the color yellow and to clean my house and work. As for makeup today, I just did, honestly, the bare minimum. I did my CeraVe Tinted Moisturizer, Burt's Bees lips, a little bit of mascara, and a little bit of skin colored CoverGirl eyeshadow. And that was it. I just didn't feel like doing a big, huge production of makeup today because I'm still not feeling 100% back to myself yet. As you can probably hear in my voice, I'm still pretty congested, although the Sudafed does definitely help. Okay, the coffee's done. And I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this flavor ever since I started the advent calendar. I'm gonna pour me a nice big cup of it in my lovely mushroom holiday mug. Pour in a little cream, give it a little stir. And now we taste. Naughty or Nice grog going in, y'all. Oh yeah, it is so good. It's just as good as I remember it. You know what, this is number 2 for me now. Frosted cinnamon buns is number 1. Number 2, Naughty or Nice grog. Number 3, Door County Christmas. I love this one. It tastes a little bit of cinnamon, but also it's like cinnamon and spice. I don't know how else to describe it. It's delicious. So also thought I would share my goals for today that I want to get done. So fold the laundry, tidy the apartment I've already pretty much done. I need to mark that one off. Edit and publish a vlog, record a vlog, which I'm doing right now, post on all of my social media for Life Plus Cindy, do my member stream, and wrap some more gifts, which I might do during the member stream. Yesterday, I got almost all my goals completed, except for posting on social media. I didn't get to. I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday. But today, I think I'm going to be able to accomplish everything. At least I hope I am. All right, y'all, I'm about to have some lunch because I've been cleaning and editing this morning, and it's I don't know, 1 o'clock or 12:30 or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to have some lunch. I didn't eat any breakfast this morning, so this will be the first time I'm eating. So I'm gonna have some leftover rotisserie chicken that Limbs cooked in the air fryer and put like this poultry seasoning on it, and it's so good. I'm probably just gonna eat a breast. So I'm really not that hungry. Like when I take the Sudafed, it really like reduces my appetite a lot, but I know I need to eat something, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of chicken. I don't have any cheese right now. I need to do a grocery order because we don't have much food in the house, but I'm just gonna eat some chicken and Coke Zero for my breakfast / lunch. All right, here is my lunch, y'all. I'm about to sit down and eat for a few minutes. All right, y'all, we are here in my bedroom. And that reminds me of the song Here in My Bedroom by Goldfinger from the 90s. Tell me if you remember that banger. Here in my bedroom, I feel safe from the outside. I can't sing because I'm sick, but anyway, you know the song I'm talking about. That's a good one. Anyway, I brought you in here because I wanted to have a little chat. There's something I've been meaning to talk about. I have to stream here in about 40 minutes for my members only stream this week. And if you would like to join my members only live streams, make sure to click the little join button down below or the link in the description box to become a channel member. Every week we just hang out on Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Time, talk about stuff. Sometimes I make them public afterwards, sometimes I don't. Somebody was asking me, why did I stop sharing my members only streams publicly? I didn't. It's just sometimes we talk about things that I don't really want to make public, so I decide not to make those public. So I don't promise that I'm going to make every single one of them public. So if you want to see every single bit of content I do, come become a member. Okay, but the thing I'm going to talk about today before my member stream, hopefully I can get this all out of me by then, is my thoughts on motherhood and getting pregnant and am I baby trapping limbs, because I have heard that and I just want to clarify that right now. First of all, I care very deeply about limbs, and I would never, ever, ever try to baby trap another human being. That's a horrible thing to do to somebody, and believe me, we are in a committed relationship. We have discussed all of this stuff before as far as children, and we're both on the same page. I do not want to have children. Okay, I do not want to get pregnant by anyone, and I do not want to have a baby. Yes, that was a dream I had once, right? With my ex, we did plan to have a baby, like that was part of our life plan, but it wasn't always. Most of our time together, most of my marriage, we were child-free by choice. We never wanted to have kids. We discussed it numerous times over the years, and neither of us wanted to have kids. We wanted to have a life of travel and leisure and not have to worry about raising children. And it wasn't until I got into my late 30s that we decided to try. And I honestly, looking back on it, feel like I might have, you know, pushed the issue and been like, I want to have a baby, and then he kind of just agreed. I still to this day don't know how he really felt about it, but I guess he felt pretty good about it because he got somebody else pregnant. But anyway, so during that time, I think it was a combination of things. I think it was a combination of my biological clock ticking, me realizing I'm getting older. I was approaching age 40, which I'm not doing well with aging. I don't like it. And I felt like I was getting older. I felt like I was going to miss out on something in life. And also, our relationship was lacking something, obviously. And so I think both of us kind of believed if we had a baby, that would give us something to focus on besides our own issues. Maybe it would fix it somehow. We could be a family somehow. And so those things combined, I think, led to us trying for a baby. And then obviously, eventually I did get pregnant and we lost our baby. I never, ever, ever want to go through that again. When my ex and I split up, when he left me, you know, that was the dream that I had in my mind. After we lost our baby, I was insane with grief. And my thought was, we're going to get pregnant again. We're going to have another baby. We're going to get rid of all that. That's going to get rid of all that pain. That's going to soothe all that pain. If we can have another baby immediately, that will soothe all that pain of losing our first baby. And that is not true. I don't think that would have been the case. I was not able to get pregnant again, and then obviously you know the rest. He left me for another woman who he got pregnant on the side. When he left me, that dream that was in my mind, that we were going to have a family, that we were going to have a baby, like that was the dream, that was the plan, it got ripped away from me so quickly. Like it came out of nowhere and I didn't see it coming, and it was very difficult for me to reconcile that in my mind. So in the beginning it felt like a loss to me. It felt like I'm never gonna find, you know, it's too late, I'm not gonna be a mother. And it's true, I'm not. But at the time it was a big loss to me because that was my dream, that was my plan. I thought, you know, this is the life I'm gonna have now. I'm getting older, it's time for me to do this. But as time went by, and I was able to come to terms with what happened, I realized that I really didn't want to have children. And I mean, not to say I wouldn't have loved my baby boy, and not to say that I don't miss him and mourn him and love him still, I do. But I think going forward, having a child is not going to be a good idea for me. I have so many mental health issues that I have to work through. I just don't think it would be fair for me to try and bring a child into the world, and I frankly just don't want to. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to go through pregnancy again. I don't want to go through the stress and the trauma of it, and I do not want children. I'm child free from here on out. I'm not trying to get pregnant or trick anybody into impregnating me. Like, that is absolutely insane. I would never do that to somebody. I know some people just really want me to be a villain, and you know, that's cool. I'll be the villain in your story if that's what you need me to be. But the reality is I would never do that to someone, and I respect Limbz's choice not to have children, and just as he respects my choice not to ever get pregnant again. I do not plan on ever getting pregnant or adopting or anything like that. I am not interested in raising children in any way, shape, or form in the future. I'm interested in focusing on myself, my own struggles, my own battles, and living a life that makes me happy. And that means that I'm not going to be a mother, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, I have completely come to terms with it. I'm not sad about it. I'll always be sad about losing August, but I won't be sad that I didn't like have another opportunity to have a child. Like, it's not what I want in my life. And it's not because I met somebody who doesn't want to have kids. You know, that's already what I was looking for in another person. But I know people are going to say, oh, remember when you cried when you said you'd never be a mother? Yeah, I did. I did cry because I thought I would never be a mother. It was a really difficult time for me. I was going through something really hard. My whole future had been ripped away from me. I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted or who I was or where I was. And it took me a while to come to terms with it. It took me a while to really fully accept it. But now I have, and I'm happy with my life now. I'm happy with this life. I'm happy to just be with Limbz, or if it doesn't work out between me and Limbz, whoever else in the future, although of course I hope it does work out with him because things are going really well. I'm happy for us just to travel together, go to concerts, and just live a life that makes us happy. Live a life that makes me happy for myself. So I just wanted to put an end to any rumors out there. Whenever I made the video about taking a pregnancy test, I thought I made it very clear that I did not believe I was pregnant. I think honestly that I am in the early stages of perimenopause, or I just have had an incredible load of stress lately, or maybe both. Could be both. But I didn't think I was pregnant because I do take my birth control every single day, and the chance of it failing is very low. And even if it did fail, the chance of me getting pregnant also is very low because I have PCOS and I don't ovulate regularly. I was just ruling it out because, you know, when you're a woman and you have a regular period and you miss your period, it can be kind of scary no matter what stage of life you're in. So I just wanted to rule that out as a possibility. And I knew, you know, I knew inside that I wasn't really pregnant. I thought I made that clear. So I have had regular periods for the past year. This is the first time I've ever missed a period on birth control. So that's why it was so concerning to me. I had a couple of people ask, well, don't you have PCOS? Don't you normally have an irregular period? If I'm not on birth control, yeah, it probably wouldn't have been a concern at all to me. But when I'm on birth control, I have never once, and I've been on birth control for years, I have never once, not right now, but like previously I've been on birth control for years. And I never once missed a period while I'm on birth control. So it leads me to believe that I'm probably entering perimenopause, and I have a lot of stress right now, and it's probably nutritional related. There's probably a lot of shit going on right now. But yeah, not trying to baby trap Limbz. I don't want a child. He and I have discussed this. Of course, we are in a relationship together. So it's so crazy to me that people will start messaging him like, did you see this vlog she put out? Like, of course, he was here when I made it. Like, do you think I would put something like that out on the internet without first talking to him about it? Like, oh my God. Sometimes it's just insane the things that people come up with about you, but I know a lot of people are not interested in reality. I'm just an entertainment for them, and that's fine. That's part of the job. But sometimes there are just misunderstandings that are just so ludicrous and insane that I feel like I just have to comment on it. Most of the time I just let this dumb shit pass, but in this case, I just wanted to be very clear that that is not the kind of person I am, and that's also not what I'm looking for in my life. I just finished my members only live stream, and here is the aftermath. I gotta clean all this wrapping stuff up off of my bed, but I did get quite a few gifts wrapped down here, and I need to move these all under the tree. I am very excited about this because under our tree is about to be filled up with gifts. Okay, here are our gifts all under the tree so far. I've still got a lot more to go though. I'm gonna have to push those closer to the base. Y'all, I came back in here and found Bella very upset that she could not get on her spot on the bed. Her spot is right there, and it's covered in wrapping paper, and she's very upset with me. Look at her staring at me. She's like, what is this crap in my spot? I want in my spot. I'm sorry, Belle Belle. I'm sorry. Look at her. You want me to move that out of your way, Pumpkin? Morty's like, I don't care. I'll find a place to lay. Well, limbz just left to go and get my presents that were delivered to his house so he can wrap those for me. Aw. I have no idea what he got me whatsoever. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm sure I will love anything that he gets me, though. I know I will. I'm super excited for us to spend our first Christmas together. It's going to be really lovely. It's been wonderful just having him in my life for this last 6 months. Like, it's just brought me a lot of happiness and helped me a lot in my transformative journey, I guess. So I am about to go and finish editing today's vlog. I've probably got another hour to 2 hours of work left to do, and then I'm probably gonna work on wrapping some more gifts. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But I've got to be wrapping pretty much constantly for the next 3 days to make sure everything's ready for when my family gets here. The dogs are over here playing. Every time I come in here and record, it's time for them to stop and play. You playing? What are you playing? Or is Bella playing Get Morty Out of My Spot? Nope, no, she's wanting to play. Aww. Yeah, Bella's in a play. If Bella's in a playful mood, that means the other dogs must play as well. She will not accept no for an answer. No, stay away from the gifts. Stay away from the presents, Belle Belle. She won't mess with them. She'll just sniff at them. Oh, Morty. He knows I'm talking about him. He can't stand it. He's got to have the lovin's. He's got to have the lovin's. How about you, little one? You want some lovin's too? Oh, he tried. He's like, no, this is too much commotion for me. I'm getting the hell out of here. He will try to play with my dogs, but he's old and crotchety. He doesn't like to play that much. Oh. Sometimes Bella gets a little too riled up for their liking. But anyway, I'm super excited for the holidays this year. It's gonna be so great to have my brother and sister and all my nieces and nephews here. Both my sister and my brother told me that my nieces and nephews have said they can't wait to come back to Aunt Cindy's house. So that makes me feel so happy that they had a good time here and they felt safe here and everything. So I'm excited to see them again and give them their gifts and give everybody their gifts. I'm kind of dreading doing the rest of the wrapping. Like, my back already hurts just from the wrapping I did today, and I've got so much left to do, but that's okay. It's worth it to me in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's vlog here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who watches my Vlogmas vlogs. I hope you're enjoying them so far. I hope I can bring you a little bit of holiday cheer on some days. I know some days it's been kind of up and down, but that's just the reality of life. You know, not every day is gonna be unicorn farts and rainbows, you know. Some days are sad, some days I'm sick, but for the most part, overall, I'm happy, and I hope you are too. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.